Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Hi guys, and welcome to another Fool of the Week. And this week's Fool is Gillian Keegan. She's the Under Secretary of State for Apprenticeships and Skills, and she's going to attempt to defend the test and trace system, the £37 billion that was handed over to Dido Harding to carry out the test and trace, which has been a shambles. Now, before we actually get to her, I just want to show you, this is some information that came out of a parliamentary committee. They raised these issues in their report. It says here, there was an over-reliance on consultants, with some paid more than £6,600 a day. I raised this in another video, where many of these consultants were not actually technical people. They were not developing the test and trace system. They were actually just PR people to convince the public that test and trace was working. Then there was a failure to be ready for a surge in demand for tests seen last September. This was interesting because Dido Harding appeared in front of a committee, and she basically told the committee she didn't understand that when you open up the economy again, there would be a surge in new cases. It was never meeting its target to turn around tests done face-to-face within 24 hours. Contact tracers only having enough work to fill half of their time when cases were rising. And then there was a splurge on rapid tests with no clear evidence they will help. So let's hear how she responded to all of this.
Look, test and trace has cost, what, £37 billion so far. There's been criticism of it throughout, and now these figures showing only 18% of people who have symptoms are even bothering to get a test. I mean, the system just isn't working at all, is it?
Well, I don't think you can say that. I mean, 9.6 million people have actually been traced. We're doing millions and millions of tests a day. We're collecting a lot of data from those tests as well. 6.4 million have been contact traced as well. And yeah, I mean, you know, is the system perfect? No, it's not, because it relies obviously on people doing the right thing. It relies on people getting a test, and it relies on people obviously isolating if they're positives.
Now, why is that not happening? One of the reasons that's not happening is because many people are afraid to get a test because they'll have to self-isolate and they will not be able to work. And if they can't work, they can't put food on their table. That's the problem here. Some people are furloughed. Some people can, if they get a test and they test positive, they have to self-isolate. They are supported. Many people are not. Many people can't afford not to work. Because if they don't work, they don't get paid, and they can't buy food, they can't pay bills, they can't pay their rent. £37 billion was handed over to Dido Harding. And these people who have to self-isolate have no support. Now, how can you expect people... Look, we understand there's a pandemic, but how can you expect people to self-isolate when they have to pay bills and they have to pay rent and they have to pay for food, and they can't? This is the problem here. There's no point in having a system that tells people you have to self-isolate if you don't provide them the financial support to do so.
So it's not a perfect system, but it's certainly a very effective system. And, you know, there's a lot of people who have, taken tests now and continue to take tests every day, including school children and those going to college and teachers, etc., who are now taking a couple of tests a week.
Do children have to pay bills? Do children have to put food on the table? No, they don't. So the children aspect is irrelevant in a sense. But you need to have a system in place that supports people financially, so that when they have to self-isolate, they don't have to decide, should I really self-isolate or should I just go out and work? Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot. I want to say a big thank you to all of my patrons. You ensure that this channel continues to exist. I'm eternally grateful for all of your support. If you join Patreon, you will receive instant access to our Discord server, where we have both audio and video chats. You can chat with me and other patrons. where we discuss important and non-important issues. Becoming a patron per month costs about the same as a large coffee, so why not check it out?